Have you ever dreamed of moving to the UK for work or study? Imagine walking the streets of London, attending a world-renowned university, or building your career in a thriving city. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the High Potential Individual (HPI) visa for the UK. Whether you're planning to move for work, study, or just to experience life in the UK, this visa could be your ticket. Let's get started. First up, what is the HPI visa? Simply put, it allows you to stay in the UK for at least 2 years if you've been awarded a qualification by an eligible university in the last 5 years. How long can you stay? Usually, an HPI visa lasts for 2 years. But if you have a PhD or another doctoral qualification, it extends to 3 years. Wondering about extending your stay? Unfortunately, you can't extend an HPI visa. But don't worry, you might be able to switch to another visa type, like the skilled worker visa. Alright, let's talk about the application process. You'll need to apply online, and the steps depend on whether you're outside the UK coming in or already in the UK switching from another visa. Now, what about your family? Your partner and children can join you or stay in the UK as your dependents if they're eligible. Isn't that great? How long does it take to get a decision? If you're applying from outside the UK, you'll usually get a decision in 3 weeks. Inside the UK? It takes about 8 weeks. Let's move on to costs. Each applicant needs to pay an application fee and a healthcare surcharge for each year of their stay. Plus, you'll need to show you have enough personal savings. Now, what can you do with an HPI visa? You can work in most jobs, be self-employed, live with your family, do voluntary work, and travel abroad and return to the UK. But there are some restrictions too: no applying for most benefits, no working as a professional sportsperson, no extending the visa, and no applying for permanent settlement. Can you study? Yes, but only if your course isn't eligible for a student visa. Some courses might require an Academic Technology Approval Scheme (ATAS) certificate. Next, let's talk about eligibility. You need a qualification from an eligible university within the last 5 years. This qualification should be equivalent to a UK bachelor's, postgraduate, or doctoral degree. ECTS, formerly UK NARIC, can verify your qualification level. What other criteria? You'll need to prove your English proficiency and have sufficient savings, unless you've had a valid UK visa for at least 12 months. And good news, you don't need a job offer to apply. But remember, you can only apply for an HPI visa once. How do you prove your knowledge of English? You need to show you can read, write, speak, and understand English to at least level B1 on the CEFR scale. This can be done through a Secure English Language Test, SELT, certain UK academic qualifications, or a degree taught in English. Nationals of certain English-speaking countries are exempt from this requirement. Okay, let's break down the costs. You'll need to pay ECTS £210 to verify your qualification, £252 if applying from within the UK, a £822 application fee, a healthcare surcharge of £1,035 per year, and have at least £1,270 in savings. What documents do you need? A valid passport, proof of English proficiency, and a statement from ECTS confirming your qualification's validity. Depending on your situation, you might need additional documents like a biometric residence permit or proof of relationship for dependents. Applying from outside the UK? You'll need to provide the required documents and prove your identity, possibly at a visa application center. Decisions usually take about 3 weeks. Bringing your partner and children? They need to apply separately, show proof of relationship, and have enough financial means to support themselves. They'll also need to pay the healthcare surcharge. Switching to an HPI visa from within the UK? You can apply online before your current visa expires. Your partner and children can switch their visas too, but must apply separately. And that's everything you need to know about the High Potential Individual (HPI) visa. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up, share with anyone who might benefit, and subscribe for more informative content. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more tips and guides on navigating life in the UK. Until next time, take care.